are living stereo stylists in this groove.
How's everybody doing today? Coming at you guys from Skopje, North Macedonia. And this place is a very cool city, a lot of statues, a lot of things to see. It's already been covered by a lot of other YouTubers, but I found one thing that nobody has covered yet. So I'm gonna take you guys to a very local place. It's a local market that is one of the biggest in town, if not the biggest. It's called the Green Bazaar in English. And it's not near the old bazaar, it's actually right next to the parliament. The dogs here are very friendly. They will not bite you. They're from a shelter. They stamp them with their chip inside their ear and they keep track of them. They don't put the dogs to sleep unless they cause trouble, because here in Skopje they really appreciate their dogs, and they grow up all around the city and they all have people that they hang out with, including my friend Zoran, which all the dogs seem to love him. He's known as the dog whisperer. Definitely take his tour. Free Skopje, walkingtours.com. Right now, to my left, is actually a shopping center that was built in the 1970s. It was built back when they were known as part of Yugoslavia, the Macedonia region. And there's a really beautiful park here with a lot of statues. And this city has got so many statues because around 2010, they thought that if they put a lot of statues all around the city, that they would attract a lot more tourists and a lot more recognition for the tourist industry. But unfortunately, it doesn't seem to work very well. They also got these really cool double-decker buses. As you can see right there, those are made in China, brand new. They're kind of retro style, but those are not like the original English buses that you see. This is the Parliament building, and it's a pretty average looking building. I didn't know that this was the Parliament until my friend Zoran told me. They're selling clothes from the outside, some women's wear and some swimming suits and jackets, and it looks a little bit similar to some of the things you would find in Thailand, like Southeast Asia. So here we go, we're going into the fake goods part of this marketplace. The Green Market is what this place is called. There's so many things you can buy. There's glasses, there's Reebok pants. You can buy your remote controls for your TV. You can get a lot of backpacks here, even your phone cases. Yeah, it's just a market with pretty much everything you need here, even kids' toys. Right now we're going to go to a place to try some local food. This place is really bustling right now at this time. It's just about 10 o'clock in the morning. We've just got so many people here. How long have you been working here at Green Market?
23 years.
23 years. So he's the spice expert here in North Macedonia. Could I try some of these different spices? And can you explain to me what they are? So this is the most spicy.
Most spicy, yes.
Also your favorite.
Favorite.
Okay, here we go. I'm gonna try the most spicy one first because that's how we roll. Maybe the corn.
This is the corn, yes.
So this is the spicy corn variety that they've got. Basically, it's a corn that's grinded up and then turned into kind of a paste. You can put it on anything you want. Nice. Wow. The corn is cut so finely, it actually went up into my nose because it turns into dust and it gets into your nostril cavity. So it's kind of spicy to your nose. That actually is more spicy than the first one I tried. Thank you. This is the sweet corn. It's a little bit more, of course it's not got any spices added to it, so it's a little bit more mild and more sweet. Wow. Very similar to just a normal cornmeal. That's pretty good. Could I try that one?
Okay.
This is the more mild one. Nice. So yeah, it's definitely got more paprika flavor, less chili flavor. And then this last one.
Last one is sweet.
Oh, this one's a sweet one. Sweet chili. Yeah. Definitely got a little bit of sweetness to it. Well, thank you very much, Basil.
You're welcome.
Thank you for being the camera guy. Are you also working here?
Yes.
Oh.
This is vegeta. We're making soup for that.
Oh, for soup.
For soup, yes.
And this is also for soup too.
For also, but meat is
Okay. You put it on meat?
yes,
or-
meat.
Oh, on meat. Okay, so barbecue. And so This one is for the most spicy. Number 1.
Number 1.
And you also grind
Chili.
it into a paste.
Paste, yeah, yes,
Yeah.
yes.
Then you also have got the fresh corn, like for popcorn.
Macedonian.
Macedonian
Yes.
corn. Oh wow. Very cool. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
This restaurant is called Alexandria and it's right here at the Green Bazaar. Only locals come here. It's all packed. By 12 o'clock, everybody's out here having their rakia, having their beans, having a burger. I love these kinds of local places and the owner was so nice. He actually gave me this rakia on the house. This is actually a rakia from a winery. And this rakia is very special because they make this one inside of the wine barrel and that's why it's this color. It's got a little bit of a sweetness taste. It's about 40% alcohol. And yeah, we're gonna give this a try right now. Wow, it's very smooth, especially when it's cold. It's like ice cold with all the beers and everything in there. So behind me, we've got a lot of vendors here. Very local place to have your meal. Right now, it's just a little bit early for people to have lunch, but why not start with some rakia? Just do as the locals do is what I like to say. You can get your fresh olive oil made from the farm. They've got lots of olives that are made locally here. Fresh produce. Every day is changing and rotating. The vendors come here at 7, or earlier than 7 in the morning, but this place opens up at 7 and closes at 3 p.m. So get here earlier if you want the freshest produce that hasn't been picked out already. The place is packed right now. I mean, this is really where everybody goes. Some people still go to the grocery store like I used to go, but once I found this place, I found there's no reason to end up going to get my produce from the grocery store. There's one grocery store that I would say though is worth checking out, and that's KAM, and also Ram Store too. They're both, oh, thank you very much. Very nice. Okay, thank you. Oh, wow. So you guys, this is the first dish right here. Some fresh cucumbers and tomatoes, and then there's some parsley or cilantro right here with a lot of feta cheese, but this is not quite feta cheese. It's good though. I love how this white cheese just melts in your mouth. You literally just take a bite. It's kind of like cream cheese in that way. It's like a cream cheese texture, but feta cheese taste. It goes really well with rakia because the rakia is kind of a toxin and it needs to bind to some fats. So having this cheese that's got really kind of a fatty content with the salad and everything, and then you have the rakia to kind of drink it slowly with. It's the way they do it here in Skopje. This restaurant is called Alexandria and you can find it right here in the corner of the market near the apples and the oranges. Oh, you guys, the food is here now. Sausages. Beans are a very massive staple here in all of North Macedonia. These beans look like they're gonna be really, really good. They've been cooked down, simmering on there for a while. These are white kidney beans, which are really very common here in this region. You can also find normal kidney beans, but these are the very local variety that you're gonna find here that you might not be so used to. And they're really creamy and just really delicious. These beans look really good though. I'm gonna dig into this one. It's just a little bit hot. I love the cilantro. The beans just kind of melt in your mouth. They're way more creamy than the average bean that you find. They've got no skin like a normal kidney bean, and this sausage looks really killer. I'm gonna have to give this one a try right now. So check that out, you guys. That is the sausage. Wow. A very nice, snappy sausage. You take a bite of it, and that casing just kind of snaps away. Pretty sure this is a beef sausage, similar to an Italian sausage, but it's just got a little hint of spice, a little bit more herbs than the average one, and it's definitely a bit more thin than the Italian sausages. We're gonna try this green pepper right here. These are always good. You can find these all over the Balkans. Check that out, you guys. They're kind of grilled to perfection with the sausage. I think you're supposed to eat them both together and have a little bit of onion on here too. And then a little bit of this coleslaw. I think the coleslaw has a little bit of vinegar in it. And then we add a little bit of this spice to make a perfect bite. There we go, you guys. A perfect bite right here. The pepper is actually pretty spicy, to be honest. The little bits of red pepper here, it's not too spicy, but this green pepper, it's got a little bit of kick to it. After a couple seconds, you feel that. More coleslaw on this one, and some more onion and spice. Makes everything nice. Perfect. We got a lot of sausage and a lot of the spicy pepper with some seeds inside. Got some kick in it. Definitely a very local kind of Balkans pepper that you find. Sometimes they pickle these, but I like them like this. When they are grilled to perfection with your sausage and your little coleslaw salad, it's perfect. That's really good. Then we get to the end of it, there's more seeds. Actually, when the peppers are a little bit more cooked, they're a little bit less spicy, but this one still is pretty spicy. Very sweet. You taste that freshness of the cabbage that they're using. Check that out, you guys. Just a sausage made locally here at this farmer's market, just probably from the butcher down the road here. Meaty sausage, really is chewy, nice. It definitely reminds me of some of these sausages that I find in southern China, like in Sichuan and Hunan. A little bit sweet, a little bit savory, and got a little hint of spice. Now for more beans, you guys. The stuff that they use to cook in this is kind of a fat pork base, kind of like making a soup. You want that base to have that fattiness and a little bit of a savoriness from that. Sometimes people cook beans in lard, but I don't know if they do that here. They just normally let the beans speak for themselves. Beans, the magical fruit. The more you eat, the more you toot. This is definitely a place where you come to if you're a local and you are coming out of shopping and you want to just have a drink to relax after you get done with your shopping and getting your supplies for your family. Come here, have one rakia, and go home. Maybe have 2 or 3, and then go home and fight with your wife. So it's definitely a local joint. I mean, really everybody that shops here has been to Skopje for a long period of time. So that's why I'm making this video, to show you guys where you can shop, save money, and also enjoy the local experiences. And I'm surprised that nobody has actually talked about this green marketplace here. It's definitely an epic place to come. So many different fresh vegetables and places to walk down through to find crazy gadgets and amazing selection. This is Skopje beer. It is the local beer, #1 beer here in all of North Macedonia. The beer is just so refreshing and very crisp because the water here is such a high quality content for water, and you know, you cannot go wrong with this Skopje. Just got done eating that amazing meal here at Alexandria. Definitely a place you got to check out. So now it's time for some shopping. Gotta get some supplies, some food, some olives, maybe some peppers. So right here we got the fresh olives. Hard to choose which ones to get. Gonna give them $2 and see what I can get. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you very much. Oh, thank you. So I'm trying 2 different olives here. Thank you. They're very nice here. They gave me extra olives to try. So, wow, very juicy, full of flavor. Very good. Thank you. Bye-bye. See you guys. Everybody here at this market is so nice. They give you so many different things to try. It's just really a very juicy, plump olive. It just kind of melts in my mouth. So I got this amount of olives for around $2. You really cannot beat the market prices here. And they're fresh, they're straight from the farm. I guess they're relatively organic. So they're freshly made. They're not just sitting in a jar for like 6 or 8 months on a shelf with a ton of preservatives. Fresh from the street olives are always the best. All the same. Okay, that one. Thank you very much. So when you first walk into here, you can find the rakia, and this was only $1, so it's very affordable to get a good amount of rakia. And you know, rakia is very fresh there, or not really fresh. I don't know if it's fresh, but it is definitely a thing you gotta try when you come here to Skopje. You can find a lot of great products here every single day. They open at 7 in the morning and they close at 3 p.m. So you got to get here a bit early. Lots of great stuff, some fake goods, but also they got a lot of produce. So if you choose to stay here for a longer period of time, get an Airbnb, kind of settle down here, it's a great market to come to, and you're gonna find a lot of organic produce. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. Make sure you hit the subscribe button and hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you guys in the next video.